Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Brent Slava and Nick Donato checking in from your Benzinga news desk. Today we're going to be talking about Mark Zuckerberg's 6,000-word manifesto. It's called Building a Global Community. He penned it recently, and he is presenting 5 questions, really good questions, big topic questions on how Facebook's going to be involved, on how our global communities are going to be involved in more globalization. How do we bring our communities closer together? And he's asking these really important questions. And we kind of wanted to give you the abridged version of that 6,000-word manifesto today. It's a lot to read. We're going to kind of do some of the legwork for you. And Benzinga has been covering Facebook in a lot of different ways recently, and we've been covering some of the more controversial stuff that's been happening to the company and on the platform recently. And to that point, Nick's going to bring up a couple counterpoints to Mark's questions here. So let's go over those questions really quick. So the first one, he thinks that we need to bring our communities closer together through support. He wants more supportive communities. This would be strengthening our traditional institutions. That was a good phrase he did that he used to describe that. He also wants our communities to be more safer. He thinks that we need to question the safety, and you're making a reaction.
Yes, yeah. So that's a really tough one. I mean, we've seen a lot of issues this year specifically. I think that's why I brought this question up. Earlier this year we had 2 suicides from young teenagers. It was really sad. And then one that was really grim was the gang rape in Sweden. And I mean, that was just it was egregious enough where you wonder, when is there going to be more of an FCC presence? When is there going to be possible law enforcement influence? It got to that level, and wouldn't affect the stock now, but maybe down the road could be something to watch.
Oh, certainly. The next topic was he wants our communities to be more informed. How our community is going to be more informed. While at the 5th point is being inclusive. He wants our communities to be more inclusive, and you're sort of saying that these two are at odds, right?
Yeah. So you want an informed community, you want a civically engaged community. The things that he touches on there, it's hard when you have a supportive community that stays within their mindset. If you have a bunch of like-minded people, spreading their news, what they believe is informed news, because we're having the issue of fake news right now. Are you going to be able to get a civil discourse on Facebook? And people can say with the last election, you didn't see that a lot with family members. You really didn't see those kind of engaging conversations that brought people together. It drove people apart. So you wonder, are these 2 pillars, these questions that you ask, are they kind of going against each other? How do you bring those together?
How do you have an informed community while at the same time, being inclusive with that?
Exactly. It's a tough question, and obviously this is something that Zuckerberg, he's a really smart guy. He's bringing it up. He knows it. So, it remains to be seen down the road.
Yeah, and you touched on the 4th point, which is be civically engaged. He pointed out, our last election turnout, he's saying not everyone's getting involved. How do we bring everyone together so that they want to get involved, not they're being forced to get involved? And just to kind of conclude really quick, one good quote, he said, my hope is more of us will commit energy to building a long-term social infrastructure which will bring humanity together. So that's kind of, his big question on this topic. And, the stock is not reacting to this today. Facebook shares are not moving on this. But, the questions that Zuckerberg is bringing up and what he's describing certainly will shape the face of Facebook to move forward. So definitely want to tune into this.
Yep, check for this stuff on Benzinga Pro. This has been Nick Donato and Brent Slava. Have a good day.
Thanks for watching.